Hello children, how are you? I hope everyone is fine. Am I right? Yeah. So, what we are discussing, so before from 4 days onwards, from 3 days onwards, what we are discussing, about which we are discussing. Now we are in which lesson? Yes, we are in lesson number 4. So, what is our lesson number 4? Motion and time. So motion and time. So motion and time. So everyone know very well, no? So from 3 to 4 days onwards we are saying the same. So motion means what? And rest. So motion, rest. So that we have it. Time we will learn. So yesterday and day before, yesterday what we learned. So what are the motions? Types of motions we heard. So types of motions. So how many types of motions are there? There are 3 types of motions. Translatory motion, translatory motion, translatory, translatory, rotatory, translatory motion, rotatory motion and acceleratory motion. So these 3. So in these 3 we have read. So up 2 has been completed. So in the before session we have read the 2. So what are those? Translatory and rotatory. So translatory means what? Translatory means if all parts of a moving body, moves in the direction of motion. So moves in the direction of motion. Then we can say that is a translatory motion. Means, so for example, a car is there. Car is there means the wheels and the wheels which is there, and also so inside the car the parts will be there. No, that also should move along with the car. The moving body, the body which should move. So all parts of the body should move in the motion. So the direction of the motion, that is called as the translatory. In this translatory we are having again rectilinear motion and rectilinear and curvilinear. So by the names only we can say, no, rectilinear means, so if the translatory motion moves along in a straight line. So if it is moving in a straight line, then we can say that it is belongs to rectilinear motion. And if it is moving in the curved path, if it is moving in the curved path, then we can say it belongs to the curvilinear motion. And also we have taken some examples. So for example, movement of a train in the tracks, or train on the track. So in which direction it will, if the train is there means, in which direction it will go? Train is there means like in a straight line only, no? So sometimes it will move to the curved lines. So not in every moment the curved lines will not be there, no? So for example, this curved lines, when we can tell this? So for example, if you are going to the Tirupati, the bus will move, no? So that we can say it is a curved path. So it is a curvilinear motion. So bus track means the railway means it will go in a straight line. So we can say this is a rectilinear motion. And coming to the rotatory motion means, rotatory motion we have already read. Means for example, if you are taking a ceiling fan, we are having 3 blades. So in these 3 blades, so the blades will be having, the fan blades will be there, no? They will be in different positions. The position of the fan is not changing, but the position of the blades are changing. Changing their position continuously, and it is moving in the circular path around its fixed point. It is moving in the circular path along its fixed point. That is called as a rotatory motion. And also in this rotatory motion, what will be their axis of rotation? I already said, no, I already showed how to draw this axis of rotation also. Yeah. And also after that, what we have taken the tennis ball as an example. I said you can also try in your house. So this will be having both translatory and rotatory motion. And also I have given some names that you have to fill, the tabular forms you have to fill from the textbook. I said, no, that is only last time's homework. Now So these two motions are completed. Now coming to the oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion means what? For example, the fan is there. So I have said the 4 examples now. So if you are taking the fan, clock, swing and swing machine. So if you are taking these 4 examples, these 4 examples means we can see in each and every example they are having their own type of motion. So for example, if you are taking a clock means it will move in a, so it will be in the fixed part, but it will move in the right side and left side, and it will ring. So for example, if you are taking a swing machine means it will move up and down. And for example, it is a swing machine means it will be moving towards, so it will move front and back. So in the same way, if it is a fan means fan will also move in the circular path. So here if you are taking as an example, here in the fixed point along with the line, so it is moving in different motions. So it is backward and forward, and also it is moving to the sides also. So the circuit, so oscillatory motion means the to and fro. So for example, if you are taking a swing means to and fro, so backwards and front. So it is more the to and fro motion of an object about a fixed point always follows the same path. For example, if a swing is going means again it will coming to the similar position, same position, no? So to and fro. So to and fro, the swing is moving now, so like that. So always the to and fro motion of an object about a fixed point always follows the same path. Should follow the same path. Then it is called as a oscillatory motion. Then we can say that belongs to the oscillatory motion. So they have given some examples. A spinning top. You can say it is an oscillatory motion or not. That you have to write in your textbook. Spinning top, bullet fired from gun, typewriter key, motion of a potter's wheel, motion of a vibrating sitar string, motion of a car taking a turn while moving, ringing of a bell, a bouncing ball. So bouncing ball means to and fro only, that is oscillatory motion. So for example, if it is a ringing of a bell means, for example, if you are going to the temple and if you are ringing a bell means to and fro it will come, no? So like that. Moving of a car while taking the run, it is auxiliary, it is not a to and fro motion, no? So that is wrong. So like that you have to tick for which it is auxiliary and you have to wrong for which it is not an auxiliary. So well and good, we have completed the 3 types of motions. For example, slow and fast. Slow and fast means, so this everyone know very well. So we can take as an example in our classes only. So they will be having the person which will study fast and which will study in the slow one. So slow and steady. Slow and steady means slow, and fast means from this only we can easily tell that slow and steady. Slow and fast means, so okay, they are not good in the studies, but in the work or in the dance, or everyone have their own talent. They are good. So for example, the studied person will be there. They are not equal to they are not having the talent of the other. They may not. So some persons are having all talents, some may not have. So in the same way, so you can take as an example slow and fast. So from this we can know slow means what, fast means what. So slow and fast motions. So slow and fast motions means, for example, aeroplane is there. What we can tell, it is a slow or fast when? Yeah, fast. It will move fast, no? So we can observe in our daily life only, we can observe so many slow and fast movements. So for example, train is there. Train will move slow or fast? Slow. Train will move slow. Bus means fast. So for example, auto rickshaw. Rickshaw means slow. So like that in our daily routine life only we can see slow and fast. So for example, some person is there. So for example, so and so person is there. Okay, we'll take an example of so one girl means, for example, we can take as a Bhumika. She will come by walk, and who will come by bus. Okay, for example, if you are taking Naga Chaitanya means he will come by bus. Who will reach fast? Who will reach fast? Depending upon the time. For example, who are traveling in the bus, if they are coming in the straight, so for example from Subhash Nagar to here, if he is coming means, and also from Bhumika means from Ring Road to here, so who will come fast? Okay, for example, they are in the same places. For example, so in Subhash Nagar only, the other example, if you are, for example, Teja is there and also Naga Chaitanya is there. So Teja is coming by walk and Naga Chaitanya is coming by bus. If you are taking this as an example, you can tell now easily. Who will come fast? Yeah, Naga Chaitanya will come fast. Why? He is coming by bus. But the different Teja is coming by walk. So he will be in a slow motion. And coming to the Naga Chaitanya, he will be in a fast motion. So this we can easily from this example we can know who is in the slow and who is in the fast. In the same way, we are having a tabular form in the page number 36 that you have to finish it. So who will be in the slow and who will. So they have given for each one 2 examples. They have given aeroplane and the train. Who will be in the slow, who will be in the fast. Like that you have to tick. So for example, if it is slow means tick in the column of slow. If it is fast means tick in the column of fast. So let us look at the details of running race. For example, Priya, Karthik, Divya and Kiran participated in a 100 meters running. They took 20 seconds, 22 seconds, 25 seconds and 28 seconds respectively to reach the finishing line. Who do you think ran the fastest and whose running is slowest? Why? Obviously, we can see that all of them ran the same distance of 100 meters, but time taken to cover the distance was different. So for example, Priya took how many seconds? Priya took 20 seconds. And the next person, Karthik took 22 seconds. Divya, 25 seconds. Kiran, 28 seconds. So from these examples, tell me who ran fast? Yeah, Priya, because she completed running 100 meters running in 20 seconds itself. So she ran fast. And the second person is Kiran. In this way, we can tell who is fast and who is not. So depending upon the time also, we can tell. So before I said no, so Naga Chaitanya Bhumika means that you have to take the time limit, because so one person is coming by bus, either he is moving from the different place and she is moving from the different place. So if you want to calculate this both means you have to take the limit of time. So depending upon the time we can tell. But in the second example, we can easily tell. We can so Subhash Nagar is far, so that we can easily tell then Teja will come late when compared to the Naga Chaitanya. So these are the slow and fast motions. So coming to the time. So our lesson is motion and time. Till now we have read what is the time, so what is the motions, how many types of motions are there, so which will be in rest, which will be in motion, that all we have read till now. Now time. Time means everyone know very well. Time means for what? So in our from morning when you are waking up till that time to night, compulsory we will depend upon time. So every time we will calculate the time and we will see the time. So yeah, I have worked from morning to evening, or I have worked still half an hour, or still 1 hour. So I am playing still 1 hour. I am studying still 2 hours. So like that, every time we will calculate the time. So the word time is very oftenly used in our daily life. So in our daily life, compulsory we'll use. So here they have given examples. See, hey, could you please tell me what the time is? I forgot to put on my watch today. Here is also they are using the words for the time. Your attention please. The train scheduled to arrive at Hyderabad from Tirupati is running an hour behind the scheduled time. So this is also depending upon the time. So the next. Oh, it's 12:30. Let us finish our work quickly. We should go for lunch in time. So like that. Why are you late today? Why are you so late today? That line is moving very fast. Why is this person so slow? So slow and fast also will come under time only, no? So like that. So the time word in every word. So while we are talking, then compulsory we'll talk about the time. Either it is a slow, we can tell that hey, this person is writing very slowly. When we will complete this lesson. So like that, or this person is telling very slowly. So when we will complete and when we will reach the next lesson, and when we will complete the portion. So in like that, this is also, these words are also depending upon the time only. So in our day-to-day life, so everywhere we are using the words time. So time. So I'll also tell you so many times. So for example, if you are wasting a 1 second also, the time will not come back. Whichever you are wasting, that time will not come back. As I know, so every time utilize your time in a proper manner. So, for example, estimation of time. Estimation of time means what we can tell. Okay, for example, one work is there. I have given the CW work. So I said you to complete it in 1 hour. Like estimation. So I have given the 5 questions. I am estimating, yeah, they can complete the 5 questions within this limitation of time. So estimation. So for example, if you are doing a work means you will be having some estimation, no? So yeah, I will complete this work in this much time. So that estimation will be there, no? So before only I said the examples of traveling in the bus, no? In the same way, in the which time they will reach, they will be having some estimation, no? So like that. So and also in which ways will that for measuring the time we are using so many instruments like electronic clocks, digital clocks, and also clocks, etc. For we are using to measure the time. And also now do you know stopwatches will be there, no? Stop clocks, stopwatches will be there, no? They are using by mostly in the laboratories. They'll use this stop clock because they'll observe the time taken for the completion of the chemical reactions will be there, no? So for that they'll use the stopwatch. And if you are seeing in your mobiles also, so if you are seeing in the mobiles also, now so in every mobile the stopwatches are available. So from this stopwatch only we can tell that. So for example, if you are playing a running race means, so everyone know very well, no? So in the phone what you have to do, go to the settings, settings, and you can find the clock, and that clock, if you are going deeper, then you can find the stop clock. So if you are pressing that, so for example, if you are running, so if 2 friends are running, 2 or 3 friends are running means you lost the stop clock. Then so for example, here to the ring road, if you are taking it as a running race means, so who will come back fast? So they have to go and they have to come back. So how much time in which, so how many seconds they took for the coming? So who will be having less time, then we will consider he is the winner. So in the same way we will use the time. So you will use the time for calculation. So calculations, so stop clocks also they will use for knowing the person who is arriving fast. So for the particular works we will use the stop clock also. So units of time are 60 seconds. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 1 day equal to 24 hours. 1 year equal to 365 days. 1 decade equal to 10 years. 1 century equal to 10 decades. 1 millennium equal to 10 centuries. So these are the units of time. So still now we have read what is the motions and that all we read, and also time we have read. So in the next lesson, in the next session, we will discuss about the speed. So if we are discussing about the speed means, then we will be telling we'll tell the end to the fourth lesson. So in the next session, we will discuss about the speed. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.